This man is a 23-year-old Italian TikToker named Inquisitor, and he was a cosplayer who would dress up similarly to a character from Call of Duty, but the character he cosplays is not actually in the game. It was something he originally created and came up with himself. His account has amassed around 250,000 followers on TikTok, with 2.8+ million likes. His videos were based on positive and uplifting content where he would play music on his guitar and make videos spreading positive messages to encourage people to never give up no matter what sort of difficulties they were facing in life. All of his comment sections used to be flooded with comments saying how much of a kind person he was, and watching his videos you would think so too.
What are you doing there? Come here. It's alright. Everything will be better. Trust me. I believe in you, Mike. I believe in you. Little reminder that you are beautiful, you are magnificent, you're a very cool person, so keep it up, alright?
So what happened? What went wrong for the Inquisitor? It all started when he hired a girl named AJ to edit his videos. The girl did such a good job editing his videos that he told her, "I love you so much," as a way of expressing his kindness and how happy he was with the job she was doing. Since he was a very positive person, he would often respond to his comments in a similar manner. She then edits another video for him and does a very good job, so he then goes on to say, "I'ma marry you." After editing another video for him, the Inquisitor then responds with, "Thank you, honey." The problem here is that the Inquisitor is most likely just being kind, like he always is, but AJ is 17 and the Inquisitor is 23, and AJ doesn't like that the Inquisitor talks to her this way, but she doesn't tell him this. Instead, she goes to her boyfriend Tito and asks him for help. Tito is 20 years old and he's also a cosplayer. However, they don't do anything and the story eventually dies down. Now, 6 months go by and the Inquisitor stops working with AJ, so she's no longer his video editor. But randomly, some time after this, she decides to bring up these old messages between her and the Inquisitor to her boyfriend Tito once again. He decides to help his girlfriend out by coming up with a plan to publicly expose Inquisitor for attempting to groom a minor, and in turn get him cancelled. A series of leaked texts between Tito and AJ regarding this plan were exposed. The messages read as follows: "Gosh, I'm back. Teschio is live. I want to expose him so fucking bad. Oh, gosh, it's going to be okay. Gosh, can't just Pippi answer. No, go on Insta and see if he may be answered. I already did, and where's Lexi? I don't know, but I just want to expose him so bad. Baby, let it go. No, people are simping over him making fan art. Babe, he flirted with me. Are you not going to do anything about that? What do you want me to do about it? I don't know. Exactly, I mean you can just block him. No. So then, are you just gonna keep talking to him? No, I just want to expose him. Well, we tried. Can't you just expose him? Don't you have 944,000 followers? Baby, I didn't make my account to ruin lives. Ugh, why don't you post a video about it? Babe, I'm shadow banned. Oh, nobody is gonna see it. Anyways, gosh, well, what the fuck are we gonna do? It's not a life or death crisis, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep flirting with him and see where it goes. If he starts to get sexual, then I'll expose him. We just need better and more proof. Isn't that a lot of proof? Baby, we need a reason for him to get cancelled. Flirting is one thing, sexting is another. Oh, yeah, that's bad proof. We need recent proof. So after this, AJ reaches out to the Inquisitor on a different account called Tequila to start flirting with him, and she lays it down quite hard. She started saying, "I love you, date me." She then says, "Oh, sorry, can we get to know each other?" The Inquisitor says, "Nope." She then lies and says, "Why? I'm not a minor." He then replies, "I'm not interested, I'm sorry." If we take a look on his page, we can see that he was very clear that he didn't want minors interacting with him, as he has the 18 sign with MDNI, which means minors do not interact. And she saw that on his profile bio, which is why she lied and said she wasn't a minor. Seeing as he didn't continue talking to her, this made Tito and AJ's plan harder to work. But AJ wasn't about to stop and give up. She then reached out to another TikToker known as Keegan's Mask and sends Keegan the old screenshots of her chat with Inquisitor to try and incriminate him. I love you so much, I'ma marry you, and thank you honey. But what she doesn't have is screenshots of the chat where Inquisitor just straight up rejects AJ and says he's not interested. So Keegan, not knowing this part, makes a TikTok post using the incriminating screenshots to call out the Inquisitor for grooming a minor. The internet sees this, and without knowing any other details of the story, except that AJ is 17 and the Inquisitor is 23, everybody turns on him and starts taking shots at him all over his comments section on his posts. He starts getting direct messages on all of his social media accounts, and it looks like half of his fan base turned against him, believing the accusations. Now Inquisitor is not able to control the backlash and is unsure what to do in this situation, so he deletes his Instagram account. Now after Inquisitor says he's not interested to AJ, the conversation continues, and she then responds with, No, I don't want to get together with you, just friends. Not a fan of the way you acted, to be honest. Huh? If you can please stop texting me, you'd be very kind. Damn, what did I do? They then stopped talking for a while, and after Keegan's Mask posted the video and everyone started turning on Inquisitor, the conversation continues. Inquisitor, I just hope you'll see this. You know me. You know exactly who I am. I never exposed you, Teschio. I'm AJ, your editor. I just want to talk with you again. Everyone is talking about you doing this shit. Who? She then proceeds to act like someone else was logged into her account after he confronts her, and he simply replies, bro, get a life, and then stops replying. Days go by and the accusations continue by all his viewers, and it really starts to eat away at his mental health, as he genuinely cared a lot for his community. One of his final conversations with a friend was as follows. I'm very scared, not gonna lie. I care so much for my community, and the last thing I want is them seeing me like some monster. Oh yes, she is. I think that I'll do my first 3 lightsaber reviews, and then I'll close everything. I'm very tired. Close TikTok? Yes. Don't let them pull you down. It's what they would want. What choice do I have now? Keep going. A lot already knows that she's lying. Make a TikTok statement about the BS they spread, and then just keep going. If I do that, it will just spread that even more. Maybe I can do a video for only friends. But just a few weeks ago, it seems that it all became too much for him, and he went live on TikTok, and using some kind of rope, he attempts to unalive himself on the live stream, with everyone watching. Some of his friends on the live stream saw what was happening and broke in to try and save him. Unfortunately, it was too late, and the Inquisitor is now gone. AJ then issued a formal apology on the matter, and so did Keegan's Mask. Tito then went and made a video explaining his side of the story.
Understand that I didn't want anything to do with this. In this screenshot, you can see why people are starting to blame me, because it seems like I want to ruin his life. I am not here saying I want to ruin his life. That is not what I said. All I'm saying right here is that I want more proof to convince myself that he is a pet. That's all I wanted, was more proof that he is what we actually think he is. Here's another thing. I did not tell her to lie. I did not tell her to crop screenshots. I did not tell her to edit things. I am being completely honest with you. So basically the reason she went back to talk to him was because I needed more proof for myself. I am a man of God. I don't like ruining people's lives. I never wanted to ruin anybody's lives. And I wanted none of this to happen. That's why I backed down on it. That's why I asked for more.
In the end, it seems as though they are mostly blaming each other and not taking full accountability for the part they played in the whole incident. I don't think any of them will be punished for their actions, but all of their TikTok accounts have been banned, and every time viewers discover that they made a new one, he ends up getting banned too. Afterwards, the Inquisitor's account itself ended up getting banned as well, which made many people upset with TikTok. One of Inquisitor's wishes was to have his costume become a skin for a character in Call of Duty, and his wish may be coming true.
Since his passing, almost 35,000 people have signed a petition to get Inquisitor Ghost a skin in Call of Duty. And right now, it seems like Inquisitor might actually be getting that Call of Duty skin. It's being reported that Inquisitor's family has signed a deal that will get Inquisitor his very own skin in Call of Duty.
What makes this whole situation ironic is that Tito is supposedly 20 and his girlfriend was 17, which makes him the very thing they were trying to accuse the Inquisitor of. But apparently in a recent interview, he says that he is 18 and he met AJ when they were both 17. But there's no proof to confirm if this is true or false. The Inquisitor was such an uplifting and positive person who put a smile on many people's faces. It's sad that this happened to him, so pray for his family, and hopefully justice will be served. If you have any scary stories to share, you can send them over to storiesofdespairbusiness@gmail.com.